Hello, boys and girls. Let's do some math, right? We are continuing to do work with our related facts, right? And it is hard work. We're working very hard on it. We're doing a great job. So, knowing we're going to be doing a lot of thinking, what do we need today? That's right. Grab a thinking cap. If you have one near, grab your thinking cap because we're going to be using that today. Because today we're going to figure out some unknown numbers. What does that mean? Well, let me show you just an example. We're going to be looking at problems like this. 8 plus equals 11. What is That's the unknown number. We'll have numbers or problems like this. 11 minus 8 equals Now, one thing you might notice right off the bat is we have an 11 and we have an 11. We have an 8 and we have an 8. We have a and we have a These are related facts. You might have figured that out, right? We're going to be working on that. Now, we're going to be working in our workbook today, and you might see that it tells you to use cubes to find the unknown numbers. Now, that is great if you know where your cubes are, or if you have some delivered to you by Super Monkey Delivery Service. And he has gone. He's left me 10. Now, 10 is great, but some of our problems have more than 10. What do I do then? Well, you call in another favor and have some more delivered by Barry Allen. Barry Allen, thank you very much. No problem, Mr. T. It's what I do best. I'll see you all later. And I'm leaving in a flash. And there he goes. And now I have 20 cubes. With 20 cubes, I can solve any of these problems. Now, what if cubes aren't your favorite? What if you'd rather use something else, like, I don't know, say a number line as delivered by HR Rough and Stuff? Thank you very much, buddy. Not a problem, Mr. T. I hope you enjoy it. And he's out too. So I have here my number line. You can always draw a number line as well, right? If you don't know where this is at, you can always draw a number line. Also, another tool you can use if you have it available is a ruler. Now you notice on a ruler, the inches side, it goes from 1 to 12, and it looks like a number line, doesn't it? The other side is centimeters or millimeters, and that goes from 1 to 30, so you can use that as well. You can also use your dots to figure this out. I'm leaving that up to you, okay? Whatever strategy you want to use. Even though in our workbook it says use the cubes, if you don't feel like using the cubes today, or if you want to switch off and use all different ones today, that's just fine. So let's get to it. Let's find some unknown numbers. We have 11. Oops, where we at? 8 plus equals 11. 8 plus equals 11. 11 minus 8 equals How do we figure this out? Where do we go? Well, we can do this. We want to find an unknown number. We have two numbers, right? And what it looks like is when we have something that says equals 11, we have the whole and we have one of the parts. We need to find the other part. Remember, the part plus the other part equals the whole. All right, so what do we do? Well, let's start off with cubes, okay? And here we have 8 plus something equals 11. So I could do this a number of ways. I can start off with 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cubes. And I could just start adding cubes until I reach 11, right? So 8, 9, 10, 11. So we have 8 plus equals 11. That is now 11 cubes. How many did I add on? 1, 2, 3. I added 3, didn't I? So that means that 8 plus 3 equals 11. Now, how does that help me with this? This is a related fact, right? So a related fact is going to use the same three numbers. So I have an 8 and an 8. I have an 11 and 11. What am I missing? The 3. The So If 8 plus 3 equals 11, then that means 11 minus 8 equals 3. And we can test that out with our cubes. 11 minus our 8 leaves us with 3. Look at that. So if you don't believe it, you can test it out and find your hidden number. All right? Okay, why don't we do another one to help us out? All right, so this is going to be number 1 on page 202. So you can follow along in your workbook right now. Let's see, it's 8 plus equals 15, and 15 minus 8 equals Now, you're given 2 problems on these days, on these pages. 2 problems. You can start at either one. You can do either one, right? Either one first. It doesn't matter which order you do it in. I think the last time I counted on, right, I started with 8 and I counted on to 11. This time I'm going to count back. I'm going to start with 15. I'm going to take away 8. 15 minus 8. All right, let's see. I'm going to grab my cubes. And remember, I'm using cubes. Doesn't mean that you have to use your cubes, okay? Doesn't mean that you have to use your cubes. So I have my 10. Well, and I'll double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep. So that is 10. So I don't have to count that again. I know that this is 10. And I need 5 more to make 15, right? 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. There we go. So now I have 15. How many am I going to take away? 8. I'm going to take away 8. So here's 15. Let's take away 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, now I'm left with these cubes. And what do I have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that means that 15 minus 8 is 7. So the unknown number is 7. Now, knowing what we know about related math facts, can we solve this without doing any more math? Yes, we can. We know that 15 minus 8 is 7. That means that 8 plus 7 equals 15. 8 plus 7 equals 15. Now, if you're not sure about that, and you want to double check, which is awesome to double check, we'll start with 8, we'll add 7, we'll see if we get 15. Okay, let's see. Right here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8 plus 7. Let's put those together. And now we're going to count. Remember, we figured out early on that this was 10. So here's our 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And we have our 15. All right. Now, what's really cool about related facts is once you get really comfortable, once you know that 8 plus 7 equals 15, and it's in your head and it's in your memory and you remember that, when you come across problems that look like this, 15 minus 8, oh yeah, well I remember that 8 plus 7 is 15. So then 15 minus 8 must be 7, right? And they'll start to become really familiar. You'll get real familiar with these fact families the more practice we do. All right, so today you're going to do page 202, numbers 1 through 6. They look like this. We've already done that one. All right, we've already done that one. So you've got one down. And I want you to turn the page and go ahead and do 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. And if you want to do this one, you can. This one says Rick has 10 party hats. He needs 19 hats for his party. How many more party hats does Rick need? All right. Go ahead and do that one if you'd like about party hats. And finally, what I want you guys to do, I want you to do your 1 minute math page. I want you to do your 1 minute math page and make sure to take a picture of it. Do your best. I want to see how many you can do in 1 minute. Okay? But take a picture and put it on Dojo. Make sure I'm able to see that one. I want to see your 1 minute math page. All right, boys and girls, thank you for joining me. Thank you for using your thinking caps. Thank you to the superheroes who came by to give us our math tools for the day. Thank you for working so hard. We'll see you soon. Bye bye.